Previously on MasterChef Australia.
I'm coming over. I really want to see this.
It was a week that had them competing for the biggest immunity ever.
Wow, that's so cool. Thank you.
Thank you.
The food they put up
I really, really loved it.
was some of the best we've seen.
Holy mackerel, I cannot believe this.
Then 4 of the top contenders had to keep up with Curtis.
Are you ready?
Yes.
But in the end, it was Sabina who walked away with the win. Tonight, a huge elimination that will see 2 of our most promising cooks leave the competition.
Getting that right. Good attitude. Let's cook our heart out. Headspace.
That's right. Good attitude, good headspace.
This is a big day today.
Double elimination.
2 of us are going to be going home.
Oh, wow. Let's go kill it.
Let's do it.
It's been a really long journey to get here, to get into the top 10. And it would be absolutely devastating to go home today.
Thanks, Beans. Oh, wow.
Oh, now I'm stressed.
Straight to a bench. Morning, everybody.
Morning, Andy.
Now, it's been a massive week, there's no question. But today, it's the biggest of all. Because, as you know, it's a double elimination. By the end of today, unfortunately, we will have said goodbye to 2 of you. But there's one person who's safe from both of those eliminations, and it's Sabina. Congratulations, you took out the biggest immunity ever on Thursday.
I don't know quite how I managed to do that and dodge the chaos of what's happening today, but we're cheering you all on.
So, let's get straight to it. Today's challenge will take place over 2 rounds. And the least impressive dish in both rounds will be going home. In round 1, you got a choice. In front of you is a black box and a black cloche. The black box is a mystery box. You all know how they work. You lift the lid, you find a few ingredients, you have to use 1 or more of them in your dish, but that's all the ingredients that you get. Now, the black cloche. Underneath it is 1 ingredient. If you choose it, you must hero that ingredient in your finished dish. But with the cloche, the main pantry and the garden are open. So, box or cloche? Simple choice, right? And right now, we're gonna vote. Whichever one gets the most votes is the one that you're all cooking with in round 1.
Oh.
Mystery boxes have generally been good for me, so I'm gonna work to my strengths and go for the black mystery box for sure.
Just before we start, I've got a bit of good news. If you cook the best dish in round 1, you're safe from round 2. Which means you'll have immunity from that second elimination.
Yep.
And you'll join Sabina up there on the gantry.
Wow.
So there is a lot to cook for in this round. If you play your cards right, this dish could take you right into next week.
I'm going hard. I want to get that spot. I don't want to be in the middle of the pack. I don't want to just scrape through. I want to be safe from round 2. The sooner I get this black apron off, the better.
All right. On 3, I want you all to stand behind the one that you want to cook with in round 1, the box or the cloche. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yep. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's mystery box time.
Wow.
7 people chose the mystery box, only 2 went the cloche. Very surprising. That means that we're cooking with the mystery box in round 1.
You may lift your lids now.
Oh, wow.
Okay. There is in the box beef ribeye, baby snapper, tomatoes, Kent pumpkin, a green mango, spring onions, kombu, yuzu juice, fermented chili paste, and walnuts.
The ingredients in this mystery box are quite intriguing. There's a really nice piece of steak, a really nice snapper, but the thing that's catching my eye is the pumpkin.
All right, let's talk rules. You have 60 minutes to bring us your dish. You can cook whatever you'd like, but you must use 1 or more ingredients from the black mystery box. As Jock mentioned again, the pantry and the garden, off limits. You do have, however, the regular underbench staples. And unfortunately, as you know, at the end of this round, the cook with the least impressive dish will be going home.
We all ready, gang? This is a big one.
Yeah.
Your 60 minutes starts now.
Come on, guys! Go, Petey!
There's definitely an air in the kitchen today. It's a double elimination, so I think they're all feeling that and they're carrying it.
Look, there's sweet, there's salty, there's sour, there's texture, there's everything in that mystery box.
Yeah.
There's no excuses today. I think the challenge is how do you stand out? Because I'm thinking top dish. I want to be up on the gantry, and that means pushing the boat out and standing out. I think that's a challenge with this box.
Really nervous about the double elim. It feels like there's a really big chance of going home today. So I'm hoping that I can do a good enough dish to keep me safe. Hopefully I can do the best dish in round 1 and then join Beans up there.
I want the wedge to be about that big. I've been practicing quite a few vegetarian dishes, and I really love taking one vegetable and presenting it in 2 different ways. I want to present a roasted wedge of pumpkin with a pumpkin puree, and that's it.
I want the wedge to be straight pumpkin flavour, but the puree, I'm going to try and amp that up with the chili oil, but also possibly this green mango.
Go, Petey.
This is definitely a risky dish because it's going to look very simple on the plate. But I really want to make this a showpiece of pumpkin.
Season, season, season.
First thing I do is get onto my pumpkin wedges. They need a lot of time in the oven so that they really soften.
All right, that's now happening.
That's it, Min. Work that dough. Go, girl. Nice work.
Energy is really good around here. I'm getting some good vibes today. This is smelling very, very delicious already.
Oh, thanks,
what are
Mel.
you doing?
So I'm actually going to do a pan-fried fish with a fish broth.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's acidity.
Oh, it's gonna be great.
Well, I love making just a really simple, like, broth that makes you just want to keep going down for more and more and more. And egg noodles. So I just want to roll it out in about 15 minutes, let it dry, and then cook it. Seems easy, right?
Super easy.
Oh
you
my
got
gosh.
this.
Thanks, Mel.
I just want to cook a dish that I want to eat. If I can do that today, then I reckon I'll be fine.
Go, Min.
"15 minutes down, 45 to go. Let's go."
Come on, guys.
Elise.
Hi,
Elise.
Jock. Hi, Andy.
What is the
What's
dish?
going on here?
I'm making pumpkin
Italian
agnolotti.
vibes?
Italian vibes, but with a slant. So in the filling, I've got the fermented chili paste as well as some of the ends of the spring onion. And the sauce is going to be a kombu brown butter, hit with a little bit of the yuzu for acidity.
This is a new style for you. You know, you're very traditional.
Yep.
This is like a bit left field. What would Nonna think when you're doing like kombu butter and...
Kombu brown butter.
You know what? She'd be into this. I took her to Thailand when I was 18. We didn't eat any Western food at all. She'd be really into this.
I'm interested in this.
I'm
very
interested. Yeah.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Come on, Elise.
I could very much go down that safe, traditional route, but today is a double elimination, and there's a little bit of a Japanese flair in this box that I can use to bring in extra complexity, sweetness, funkiness, and I think this will set my dish apart today.
You're moving so well. That brown butter looks epic.
When I saw the walnuts and the pumpkin, I just think those two things are like a match made in heaven. So I'm making a walnut ice cream with a pumpkin cake. I think I'm playing to my strengths today. I mean, I'm doing what I know best, and I can make these kind of desserts really well.
There's a lot riding on this one dish, so got to make sure that everything is perfect. You know, the flavours are all there. It's just, I've got no choice today but to make the winning dish.
Pumpkin's roasting. I've got to wait for the pumpkin.
I'm roasting pumpkin too, and then I need to cook this steak.
Good job, Petey. Doing really, really well.
All right. Let's just get some of this happening. Yeah, because that needs heaps longer. My pumpkin's still very firm, so it needs to soften and roast a lot longer. Oh, goodness me.
Make sure they're perfectly cooked.
So I'm worried that's not going to be done in time. This pumpkin is basically all I'm presenting on this dish. If my pumpkin isn't beautifully roasted, it's game over, and I'll definitely be going home.
I need this pumpkin to roast faster than it's roasting.
Everyone, you have 30 minutes to go.
Come on, guys, 30 minutes.
Push it, come on. Guys, come on, half an hour.
I check on my pumpkin.
That needs heaps longer.
And it's still very firm.
It's on its way, though. It's on its way.
It needs to soften and roast a lot longer.
I have to wait for my pumpkin too. It's killing me.
Is your pumpkin roasting?
My pumpkin, but mine's smaller than yours.
Only having the roasted pumpkin and the puree leaves me absolutely no room to hide.
I've just got to leave my pumpkin roasting until the last minute, so it's nice and soft. Got to get onto my puree now, so that's done. That'll take a while. Oh, it's hot.
I'm adding the mango to the puree for a subtle sweetness. The fermented chili paste also has a fruity quality to it. I think that will pair well with the mango and the pumpkin. And the yuzu adds this wonderful acidic sourness to the puree. That's what's going to make it really interesting.
I'm happy with that.
Good job. Salt, acid, you know the drill. Today's challenge is so hectic. So far, I think I've seen everyone playing to their strength. Tommy's dish sounds very Tommy. He's doing a beautiful broth. His noodles look fantastic. I love the way that Linda's using the different parts of the fish. She's got some fish wings that she's going to deep fry. Scotty is making a fried custard. That just sounds delicious.
My fried custard is looking good. I'm about to just do a tester piece.
Everyone's just cooking their little hearts out, and I'm just trying to cheer them all up here on the gantry because it looks crazy down there.
Every time. It happens every single time. You think I'd learn?
Oh, the glasses.
The glasses, the foggy, nerdy glass fogger. Today I'll be cooking a ribeye cap with a roast pumpkin and fermented chili puree. Some pickled green mangoes in some yuzu, and a charred spring onion oil. Usually my dishes, they're quite rustic, but I'm trying to do a more refined dish today. The judges haven't really seen this style of food from me, but being in the top 10, it's given me a lot of confidence in the food I cook.
Jazzy, that looks epic. Well done.
Sometimes when I walk into this kitchen, I'm full of doubt. But today, I've come in with the confidence to be experimental. You know, the flavour of my pumpkin agnolotti, it's not just a pumpkin filling. It's quite sweet from that fermented chilli paste. And you've got the caramelised spring onion in there too.
Elise, you're moving like a machine. That's it, keep it going.
And I'm making a kombu brown butter to bring in extra umami flavour, and I'm hitting that brown butter with some of that yuzu juice.
It's delicious. Nice work.
I think that it's actually quite interesting and intriguing, and not the agnolotti any nonna would probably make.
Good job, Elise.
Thanks, Beans.
It's crazy to think that for one of you, this is the last 15 minutes you'll spend in this kitchen. Come on, 15 to go.
Come on, guys! Don't let it be you. Season everything. Make sure it's perfect. Good job, Linda. Make sure you're always tasting. Thanks, mate. That's it, Kish. Use the best parts of the fish. They look amazing, Tommy.
Thanks, Beans.
That's it, Scotty. My gosh, you're a good whisker.
So in round one, I'm playing to my strengths. I'm making a walnut ice cream with a pumpkin cake with a tuile and some toasted walnuts. My ice cream is chilling in the freezer now. The cake is looking really nice and moist. But to be honest, I can't really taste too much of the pumpkin. So I'm trying to think of what I can do to amp that flavour. So I'm gonna do salted caramel. I don't have that much time left, but I want this caramel to be really nice and dense. And I want it to have that heavy salted caramel taste, and it'll just pull the dish together. It doesn't have the salted caramel on it.
It's all right.
Pino, that looks epic.
I feel really confident with this dish. I'm cooking pan-fried snapper, a fish broth, noodles, and a spring onion oil. And I'm loving the flavours that are developing.
Good job, Min. That's it, that's looking lovely.
You've got yuzu, kombu, chili. How could you go wrong?
I just need to power home.
The calibre in this competition right now is through the roof, and everyone's cooking spectacular dishes.
Make sure that broth is perfect, Linda.
Yeah, mate.
It looks amazing. I want a big cup of it.
Thank you.
And I can hear around me quite a few people doing broths.
Smelling good so far?
I love fish broth. I'm going to use the spring onion as well to give it that nice kind of lift.
What style of noodles?
I'm going to do wheat noodles.
Ah.
So I need to figure out a way to stand out from the crowd.
Let's go, Min, come on.
I've got my noodle dough on the bench. I'm wondering, do I include it, do I not? I've got green mango sliced up that looks like noodles. I've never tried it before, so it would be a risky move.
Really yummy mango.
Do I listen to my gut?
Have you tasted a mouthful of it all together?
This could save me, or it could send me home. Today, it's 2 eliminations, one after the other.
Let's go, Min, come on.
And the calibre in this competition right now is through the roof.
It's really yummy mango.
So I need a way to stand out from the crowd.
I've changed plans. I was going to do egg noodles, but I'm actually going to do green mango as the noodles, so it plays a little bit of a trick on the eye.
I've never done this before, so it's definitely a risky move. But I have to listen to my gut, and this is what my gut is telling me.
Have you tasted a mouthful of it all together?
Listen up, guys. It's gantry or goodbye, and you've only got 3 minutes. Let's go.
Come on, guys. Keep pushing.
Just having a little test.
Good job, Elise. They look so beautiful. Thank you.
I'm just kind of bringing my dish together. I've got my caramel, my cake, my ice cream, and a tuile. I don't know if it's enough to save me. I've honestly tried my best to make this dish sing. I'm hoping the salted caramel can really, really make that pumpkin shine.
News you didn't want to hear. 1 minute.
the very last second, I take my pumpkin out of the oven.
Come on, guys! Keep pushing!
That's what I want. That's what I want. I'm very happy with the pumpkin. It's super tender. That's all I wanted.
I only have 3 elements. Roasted pumpkin, pumpkin puree, and I've made a kombu brown butter sauce.
Make sure the composition of the dish is good.
Okay.
So plating this has to look beautiful. It has to be perfect.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You've got 30 seconds! You're nuts, Steve. Come on! Pump it up, let's go! Get on the plate!
All right! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it!
Well done.
Well done, guys! Mwah.
Good luck, my man. How'd you go? You happy?
Yeah,
Looks
happy.
great.
Yeah.
Looks great.
I've never had a cook that's like meant so much. Oh, if I go home on this dish, I'd be devastated. I think it's a really tasty plate of food, and I think it looks like a fine dining dish. And I definitely want to stick around and keep showing the judges things I'm learning and how I'm progressing and keep growing.
First dish we'd like to taste belongs to Elise. What's the dish, please?
Pumpkin agnolotti with fermented chili and kombu brown butter that I finished with yuzu.
Fantastic.
Elise, this is a cook that you should remember because traditional Italian is amazing and you do it well, but this is another level. The filling was rich and delicious. The star for me was the brown butter. All of those notes, yuzu, the umami from the kombu, and then the nuttiness of the butter, it was so well done.
You know, this is the kind of food you should always have been cooking.
The reason this dish is so successful is because you do know how to cook classic agnolotti, right? The thing that you're already really good at allows you to then play in other areas. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Great job, mate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Next up, it's Tommy.
I made a tomato and fish broth noodle soup.
The noodles are super tender. You're becoming, you know, the noodle master in here, and it really, really packs a punch.
Thanks, Tommy.
Thanks, Tommy.
Kishwa.
I've made 4 parts of snapper and a mango pickle in yuzu.
Got to commend you on that. Utilising the chili paste to drive flavour really brought together the sauce, and it complemented the fish really well. It's a great dish.
Thank you.
Linda. Wow, 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 wow. Look at that.
Today I've made a sweet and sour soup with fried snapper.
Well, Linda, that is a bowl of sweet, sour, salty, fishy, spicy goodness in there. That's a really, really good dish.
Thanks, Andy.
Next up, it's you, Scott.
Today I've made fried custard with the green mango, yuzu syrup and candied walnut.
The texture of the custard is spot on. I enjoyed that, it was really good. Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
Next up, Manoli.
I'm feeling so nervous. Everyone so far got exceptional feedback. The standard of dishes today is through the roof. It's a tiny mistake that will send you home.
Yum.
Okay, Manoli, what have you cooked?
Today I've cooked a pan-seared snapper with green mango noodles, a Southeast Asian broth and a spring onion oil.
Manoli, you've done a great job in the broth. I think where I'm struggling is the green mango noodles. I'm kind of not getting anything from it. And I'm trying to think to myself, would I have enjoyed that more with a wheat noodle? Do you know what I mean? But yet the broth is delicious and the fish is nicely cooked.
There are some really great flavours here. The fish is beautifully cooked. I love the trick of the eye with the noodles, but don't know that the green mango in this particular application was the best choice for you today.
It's not bad, it's not amazing, and I don't know where that's going to put you today. Thanks, Manoli.
Thanks, Manoli.
At the moment, my dish is at the bottom of the pack. So I'm hoping at the end of the tastings, it's not still sitting at the bottom.
Thanks. No worries, honey. Good job, sweetie.
Next up, Pete.
Go, Pete.
Walking my dish up to the judges, I'm now really nervous. Everyone's pulling out every trick that they have today. Sorry about the suspense. This is the most simple dish I've done in the whole competition on the most important day of the competition. If I go home off a wedge of roasted pumpkin, I could go down as the biggest idiot ever in the MasterChef kitchen.
Pete, what's the dish?
Roasted pumpkin with pumpkin puree and a kombu brown butter sauce.
This is the definition of simple in terms of looks, isn't it?
Yes. There's nowhere to hide.
Pete, monochrome dishes were a thing a long time ago. Apparently, it's still a thing. Because that's delicious.
Oh, great.
Deceptively simple, that was high risk. The thing for me was the pumpkin puree, the yuzu, and the chili. It was very hard for me to try and get my head around how that was going to work. In the end, the flavour that you've got in there is fantastic.
Thank you.
That takes such a sophisticated palate to be able to harness those subtleties and make them cohesive.
The success in a minimalist dish is restraint belies the flavour. And this is a case in point. There is a complexity and depth of flavour and a sophistication about it, which is really, really exciting.
Well done, mate.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
Next up to the tasting table, Justin. Justin, what have you made us, mate?
I've cooked the ribeye cap, which I've basted with a kombu compound butter, and then I have a fermented chili and roast pumpkin puree, a charred spring onion oil, and some green pickle mangoes in some yuzu.
The pumpkin puree, beautifully refined, silky smooth, beautifully seasoned, and a very sophisticated presentation there.
It's kind of like refined dude food. I don't even know if there's such a thing, but it feels like that.
Yeah.
It's delicious and I want to eat it, but it's somehow refined. Like, it's really good, man.
Oh.
It's good. You found your groove. Stick with it.
Thank you.
The progression is real and you're peaking at the right time.
Thank you.
Nice one, Justin.
Well done, mate.
Thank you. Good job. Yeah.
Last but not least, Deepinder. Deepinder, what have you cooked?
So today I've made a walnut ice cream with a pumpkin brown butter cake, a tuile, and a salted caramel.
All right, let's test it.
Depinder, technically, everything is sound. You know, the cake, it's not dense, it's not light, but it's, you know, it's got so much moisture still in there. I just didn't get a lot of pumpkin flavour. The ice cream, beautifully soft and super creamy, but I just didn't get a lot of walnut flavour in there.
The anglaise just hasn't taken up enough of that flavour.
You know, in terms of your flavour profile, you were on your way there, but you kind of got to 80% and then the flavour kind of peaked off. Not a bad dessert by any means, though. Well done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Depinder.
I feel so vulnerable right now because I feel like I'm right down the bottom of the pack.
Round 1 of today's double elimination. Amazingly, 7 of you brought us dishes that were right up there with some of the best dishes of the season. Justin, Linda, Elise, Tommy, Kishwa, Pete, and Scott. You all brought us a dish that was familiar but innovative at the same time. But one of you brought us a dish that took an ancient cuisine in an exciting new direction. And we loved it. And that person, who is safe from round 2, is Elise.
Thank you.
Well done, Elise. Straight into the top 8. How do you feel?
I'm very relieved. Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Now for the bad news. 2 of your dishes didn't hit the heights that the others did. Manoli, Depinder. There were flaws with both of your dishes. Depinder. Your dish was well executed, but the flavours were muted. Manoli. The issue was those green mango noodles. Honestly, we would have just preferred ordinary noodles. Unfortunately, the person going home in round 1 is... Manoli, Depinder. 2 of your dishes didn't hit the heights that the others did. I'm sorry. Manoli, that's why you're going home.
Manoli, I can see that you are absolutely gutted.
Yeah, I'm really glad I made it to the top 10, but this is really hard. Because I really wanted to get further in the comp.
This just happened to be one of the best tastings that we've seen this season. So we hope that you take this and run with it because you have such an amazing palate and such an amazing future. But unfortunately, right now, it's time to say goodbye.
I feel proud that I was part of this season of MasterChef.
Give it up for Manoli, everybody!
Yes, this competition is over for me, but it is only the start of what I want to do now.
Guys, this is another round. And it's another elimination. So, whatever happened in round 1, leave it there. You need to summon the motivation to cook again and cook well. Have you got it?
Yes, chef.
Good to hear.
As you know, because you chose the mystery box in round 1, you are now cooking with whatever is under this black cloche in round 2. So, it's horseradish.
Wow. I think horseradish is a difficult ingredient to hero. It's such a pungent flavour, almost like wasabi. So it's got that spice note at the back of the palate. And I almost just went home for not having enough flavour in my dish. So I'm gonna pack that in.
In this round, you'll have 60 minutes to cook a dish that heroes horseradish. The pantry's open and the garden is available. You have access to everything that you need to make that horseradish shine. But at the end of this round, someone else will be going home. Good luck. Your 60 minutes starts now.
Come on, guys. Come on. Think smart.
Good luck, guys.
Is there any Vietnamese meat?
I think so.
Oh, yes. Thank you, thank you.
Got that. Lemon.
Go, Lindsay.
You know, as easy as it sounds, it's actually quite hard to reset your mind, but I just got to do it.
It's devastating to see Manoli go, but you know what? I've got to cook now. I'm making a vanilla and horseradish panna cotta with a horseradish syrup. I've got to push and get this on ASAP.
Horseradish. 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 This second round cook is tough. My head is going a million miles an hour. Horseradish is a crazy ingredient. But I'm familiar with the taste. It reminds me a lot of wasabi. So I'm starting to think that I want to play to my strengths again with seafood. And I tend to stick to my favorites. But there's an incredible miradori.
That's it, Scotty. Go, Scotty. She's a beauty, that one.
It looks amazing. So now I just need to create a delicious dish that heroes horseradish. Otherwise, I'm in big trouble.
I want to see the horseradish applied to the dish in a number of different ways. I think the key to success today is layering the horseradish throughout the dish.
Yeah.
For me, horseradish is just so good when it's just grated over the top of anything that you choose.
Yes.
So we're going to see what they're doing?
Let's go.
Right now, I'm just all over the place. Today's been just such a big day. It was really heartbreaking watching Manoli leave. We've become really, really close friends, and she's just walked out the door. And right now, I need to somehow get into the zone. I have brought back a mini little pantry because I don't have a clear idea of my dish. These 60 minutes isn't a lot of time, so I really need to focus and try and work out what a finished dish is going to be.
Nice work, Jazzy. That looks beautiful.
Thank you. I'm going to give that to Tommy now. Hey, Tommy, your fish is in here.
Chuck it in there, mate.
Using the whole fish, one fish. Nice sharing, Jazzy. Good job, guys. Sharing is caring.
Pete.
Hey, Mel. How you doing?
Let me guess. Horseradish ice cream.
Horseradish and vanilla.
Fantastic.
And yeah, I'm going to do a pear and apple cider vinegar granita and a twill with black pepper and passion fruit. Because I want the three elements to have a fruity and a savor, like a sweet and a savoury.
Yeah. No, I'm getting
yeah.
it. It sounds like a very, very good idea on paper.
Oh,
so
thanks.
I want to see it come together for you.
Yeah.
I mean, that first round dish was spectacular.
Thank you, Mel.
Okay,
Yeah.
so just stay on that high. Keep
Sure.
focused,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, thanks so much, Mel.
What's in your granita, Pete?
Pear juice and apple cider vinegar.
Delicious.
That sounds epic.
You guys are epic.
Petey, you're absolutely killing it. You're doing so well. Singing your horseradish.
The name of the game is Horseradish, and you got 40 minutes to go.
Come on. Come on, guys.
I gotta get this in now.
Good job, Linda. Get that panna cotta in as fast as you can. Tommy, you're doing an excellent job with that. Really, really good filleting.
For round 2, I'm making a horseradish and salt cured kingfish with a Vietnamese salad and some rice crackers. This dish is inspired by, this dish that I love that my mum makes, and it's one of those dishes that I always go, Mum, can you please make this raw fish salad? Today I'm taking my own spin on the dish because I have to use horseradish. And I've been experimenting with these rice crackers for a while now. I get some glutinous rice flour, water, a little bit of salt, a little bit of oil, and once I kind of get that weird texture right, I get it between 2 silpat mats and I roll it as thin as possible. And I know it's weird, but the only way to get these rice crackers working is in the microwave for 30-second bursts. 30 seconds, you go, you flip it again, 30 seconds again, and I'm just constantly running back and forth until I get the perfect texture.
Good job, Tommy.
You're hitting that 35-minute mark.
Linda,
Hello.
shake it off round 1.
I think so. I just need to forget about what happened before.
We'll park that.
Yeah.
And then we'll get on to round 2, which is, what are you cooking?
I'm doing a horseradish ice cream.
Yep.
I'm thinking of going horseradish, chocolate and passion fruit. So not overly chocolate, but I'm going to do a tempered dome and I'm going to do passion fruit curd and horseradish ice cream in there. I'm going to do a passion fruit meringue, like a shard.
This sounds incredibly posh for the amount of time that you've got.
I know.
Have you got enough time to do this?
I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just motoring.
You need to
motor?
go.
Yep, I will.
Because the thing is, with a thing like horseradish,
Yep.
it's all about balance. And if you don't leave yourself time to taste each element and make
Yep.
sure they're spot on,
Yep.
then that could be the end.
Now's not the time to horse around. You've only got 30 minutes to go.
Good one, Jock.
Horsing around.
So I've got the passion fruit meringue going, as well as the ice cream almost in the churner, which I really need to motor with. I've also got my passion fruit curd on the go. So once I get the anglaise in the actual churner, I think I'm looking good. And then I just have to temper my chocolate and balance all the flavours, which I know I can do. I don't want to go home today. I've got 30 minutes and I'm going to get it all done.
I think I've added almost like 1.5 horseradish, like the actual vegetables in my anglaise, but I'm happy with its flavour. I almost just went home, so I'm taking this as a second chance and I'm just going to motor and I'm going to make sure all of these elements are done.
Come on, Dipinda.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, just come on.
Yep.
I'm feeling kind of lost at the moment. I can't believe half an hour has gone and I still don't have a clear idea for my dish. My brain is starting to shut down. I'm asking myself, do I have enough fight left in me to get through to the end of this cook? And I don't know if I'm gonna actually make it.
Kishwa,
Yes.
where are we at?
I really, am struggling to bring all of this together. I don't know how to bring it all together and feature more horseradish onto this. I really don't want to go home.
But you got a lot going on here.
Yeah.
My
no.
advice would just be base the dish around the horseradish.
Yep.
And go from there.
Okay.
So just take a deep breath, step back,
Yeah.
see clearly, and you'll smash it. Okay?
Thanks.
You'll be
Thanks,
fine.
Andy. Thank you.
Kish, you can do this, okay?
I have the bones of a good dish right here in front of me. Based on the mackerel and the horseradish, I can do this and I'm going to do this.
In round 1, I plated a quite refined dish and the judges liked it, so round 2, I'm going even more minimalistic with it. Today I'll be cooking a poached kingfish with a horseradish and asparagus broth.
Justin.
How are you, Mel?
You are so close. So close to being up there. Is that kind of killing you right now?
No, you know what? Just like Vin Diesel said in Fast and Furious, doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile, winning is winning. And that's a quote I've always lived by. And I didn't win, so...
Mate, you are smooth.
Time is always my enemy in this kitchen, so I need to move super quick.
Scotty, you're a messy man.
I know.
Doesn't look like a messy man, does he?
No, not at all. He's very neat,
Yeah.
normally. But it's going to taste good, Scotty, so that's the main thing.
I think that I've come up with a dish that's really creative. I'm making a pan-seared miradori, an apple and wasabi leaf salad with a horseradish cream and spring onion oil. As my cream's reducing, I need to get onto this miradori. This fish is stunning. I do 2 test pieces.
I haven't quite decided if I want to keep the skin on or off yet, so I just want to try this now to see which one's going to work the best.
The piece with the skin on hasn't cooked very well. So I take the skin off all of my fillets and then I just cook the fish on one side until it is just set. I don't want to overcook this fish. Set it aside to rest so that I can finish all the other elements.
Make sure it's about horseradish. Taste, taste, taste. Balance, balance, balance.
Hey, Linda.
Hi, Mel. How
I'm a
are
bit
you?
excited because I've been hearing whisperings of what you're doing, and you're sort of a take on Dulfafal, is that right?
Yes, I am.
That's my mum's favourite thing to finish off Yum Cha. Panna cotta in an hour, though.
I know. I'm really
How's that
pushing
going?
it. So I got it in just under the 40-minute mark.
Yeah.
And I've got the timer
How long
set
does it really
like
need?
a couple of hours. Yes.
Linda, if you can pull this off, you might have a total game changer on your hands.
Let's see how I go. Good luck. Thank you so much.
I'm just praying and hoping that this panna cotta is going to set. But there's nothing I can do. I just now need to focus on my horseradish syrup and make sure that it's perfect.
You've all got a cart full of work still to do, and you've only got 10 minutes to do it. Come on.
Come on, guys, gotta pick it up. Let's go.
Come on! What's that, Tommy?
Rice crackers.
Nice.
I'm really happy with the rice crackers. The rice crackers get these weird, kind of gnarly, like crunchy bits, and it's like a vehicle for all that flavor. So I'm really hoping that the judges love the balance of the horseradish and the raw fish and the salad with the rice crackers all together. I think putting fresh horseradish on top of the dish is gonna just give it that nice, kind of strong bite right at the beginning to make the horseradish shine.
My fish has been resting, and as I put it on the plate, it is quite firm. I'm worried I might have overcooked this fish. It's such an important element of the dish, and I've got no time to fix it. I'm not quite sure if I had it in the pan too long, so I'm gonna have to try and present this dish beautifully. But looks are not gonna get me through today. It's all about heroing this horseradish.
If there's ever a time to pull something out of your bag of tricks, it's right now. 5 minutes to go.
Come on! Woo! You need to start plating. Come on.
It's time for me to take the ice cream out of the churner. It's looking good and it tastes horseradish. Like, you cannot miss horseradish if you taste that ice cream. I taste it with the passion fruit curd and the fluff and the chocolate, and it's spot on.
Yes, 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 yes. Stoked it didn't crack in my hands.
I mean, there are unusual flavours here in passion fruit and chocolate with horseradish, but I really think I've met the brief today.
I did somehow find another gear, and the mackerel and the horseradish taste great together. But there are a lot of elements on the plate. And I still need to reinforce that horseradish is what is heroed on this plate. So I grab a bottle of cream and add a bit of horseradish and mix that through.
We got 1 minute to go! Come on, 1 minute, 1 minute!
On the plate! Don't have long! This is the time to have.
There's 1 minute to go, and I'm just praying that this panna cotta is set. It's moment of truth right now.
Come on, Linda. Come on, Linda. Come on, Linda.
But it's not coming out. I'm shaking my panna cotta. You know, I'm trying to squeeze it out of the mould.
Come on, Linda.
I am frantic. I'm just kicking myself. I'm like, what have I done? I think it could be goodbye, Linda.
Come on, Linda. You're killing me.
Finally, it comes out of the mould. It's a little bit lopsided, but it's kind of holding its structure. I think it's worked.
I need to get a move on. I'm going through the checklist in my head. I'm happy with how the fish looks. I've got the onion puree and my radish scales.
30 seconds! Come on, get it on the plate!
I'm gonna try to get olive oil.
Jesse, what are you doing? Come on!
I realised I wanted to add some olive oil to the dish.
She said 30 seconds.
Go!
To add some fattiness to that broth.
What are you doing in there? Come on, Justin!
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it!
Well done! Oh my God!
How'd you go?
Crazy.
That was intense.
That was like a hurricane.
I'd need a holiday after that.
Great work!
Good job, good job.
Good job, mate.
How did she just do that? Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
That was a really tough 60 minutes for me. I dipped in the middle of that cook. I really hope I've saved myself with this dish. It would be really, I would really feel, yeah, I feel pretty devastated to go home.
We wanted to give you an ingredient that challenged you, and I suspect we did just that. First up, it's Tommy.
Go, Tommy.
Hello.
Wow.
Okay, so
The dish is a horseradish fish salad. Come on. It's not a dish if I don't put a pun in there, guys.
So.
And I've got a rice cracker there that I made in the microwave, actually.
that was crazy tasty.
Oh, thank you.
Crazy. I could see that on any Southeast Asian influenced menu, and I think people would be happy to pay very good money for that.
Oh my God, thank you so much.
You've added the challenge into this dish, and I think it's only elevated it.
It is so good. Like, you can fiddle around with horseradish, but mate, sometimes it's just best to shave it on top, and that is exactly what you've done, and that is what makes this dish.
Thank you so much.
You know, I always think to myself, you know, if I was doing this, what would I change? There's very little here. If you keep cooking like that, mate, you're going to find yourself in the finale. Well done, buddy.
Well done, Tommy.
Thank you so much. Love you guys, thank you.
Good job, Tommy. Good job, mate.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, Lee.
Next up, Linda.
Go, Linda.
I've made a vanilla and horseradish panna cotta with a horseradish syrup.
You're a mad woman for trying to do panna cotta in 60 minutes. So, congratulations for getting a perfectly set panna cotta.
I got vanilla and I got sweetness, and they were lovely. But the horseradish for me wasn't the hero.
While horseradish is in it, is it enough? We have to wait and see.
Thank you so much.
Come on, you're all right. Well done, well done.
Justin.
Thanks, Scott. I made a poached kingfish with a asparagus and horseradish broth.
What this dish is all about is that broth. Love the flavour, very forward with horseradish, and that's what today was all about.
Very mature, modern, fine angle to your food. Very restrained and subtle.
And mate, can I tell you, that sprint to the pantry to get the olive oil was the best move you did, because the oil in your mouth made the horseradish just sing. Well done, mate.
Well done!
Well done, Justin.
Well done, Jazzy. Next up, it's Japinder.
So that's a horseradish ice cream with different textures of passion fruit and a tempered chocolate halftone.
It's got what I wanted. I wanted to feel a bit of a burn of horseradish, just to let me know it's there, and this does that. Very clever.
Thank you.
The way that the tartness of the passion fruit hits the heat of the horseradish. And I know that that would have been really hard to do coming off the back of a cook you thought might have sent you home.
Spark up. You should be very, very proud of yourself. For that to be so flawless is the sign of a good cook.
Thank you.
Well done, Japinder.
Good job, mate.
Next up to the tasting table, it's you, Scott.
Scotty, Scotty.
No, Scotty. Right, Scott, what'd you cook?
I've cooked a pan-seared miradori with a split sauce of horseradish cream and a spring onion oil and a fresh salad on top.
Scott, massive day. You must be exhausted.
Yeah, this competition is tough. We've hit top 10 and it's just jumped.
You guys are all cooking like at such a level now. It is great to see, and it's a pleasure to be able to taste it. Let's try it.
I love that horseradish cream, the spring onion oil, and that beautiful tie-dye effect, so very on trend. The fish, sadly, is over. And I feel like you notice the horseradish, but it's not the first thing you notice.
The sauce, it's luxurious and velvety, delicious. It just, I don't know whether it's a lack of horseradish, but it's mild, right?
Scott, genius to put the leaves, but also the apple and the turnip in that salad, because they played with the horseradish notes, so really well done there. And I know that you're not the only one out there that's got horseradish problems today. So don't be upset, because there's a good dish here. It's just overcooked fish.
Yep, okay.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you.
Next up, it's Pistol Pete.
Pistol Pete.
Go, Petey!
What have you made?
This is horseradish, vanilla, pear and passion fruit.
Are you satisfied that there's enough horseradish in this dish?
I'm a little worried now, but when I tasted it, I was happy with the horseradish flavour.
It's fantastic. I mean, the textures were amazing, fluffy granita, creamy ice cream, snappy twill. But beyond that, the flavour balance is alchemic. Your trajectory continues to skyrocket, and this is a very exciting front row seat we have.
You know, your family's at home eating broccoli and sausage, mate. We're standing here eating Michelin-star dishes.
Thank you very much.
It's very well done, man.
Yeah.
Thanks so much, guys.
Well done, Pete.
Last but not least, Kishwa.
I feel like I've been through a war today. And I really don't know if horseradish is the hero of this dish.
Kishwa, what's the dish?
I've made charred mackerel with grated horseradish and a horseradish cream and some guava and pear.
Kishwa, is horseradish actually at the forefront?
I guess. I think.
Kishwa, is horseradish actually at the forefront?
I guess. I think I used horseradish to pair with the mackerel and the cream, and I think it came together.
Wow, Jock. 3 mini garlands, I love it. Kishwa, you've ended up with this garland wreath of fish and flowers and fruit, and when you eat it all together, it's harmonious, it's lovely.
Thanks.
There is a beautiful, long hum of horseradish. To actually keep going, you didn't give up. For that, I commend you. Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
Kishwa, I just want you to not doubt yourself.
Yeah.
Because you have an amazing palate. The flavoured composition of the whole thing was really, really solid. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, Kishwa.
Thank you, Kishwa.
Well done, Kish.
First up, we wanted to say, today was probably the hardest day in the MasterChef kitchen so far. But despite the pressure of the day, the standard of cooking has been exceptional.
Tommy. Justin. Deepinder. Pete. Kishwa, you gave us dishes that heroed horseradish in the most marvellous way. Well done. All of you are safe. You can join the others.
So it comes down to you, Scott, and and you, Linda. The two of you brought us the two dishes that were the least horseradish forward. So putting that aside, we had to look at your dishes beyond the horseradish. Linda, your panna cotta was perfectly set and delicious. But Scott, your fish was unfortunately overcooked. And that's why I'm sorry. But you're going home. Congratulations, Linda, you're safe.
So good. It has been the most amazing journey of my life. I've learned so much, not just as me as a person, but me as a cook.
Scott, mate, we've loved getting to know you. But for now, I'm sorry, it's time to say goodbye. Bring it in, come on. Thanks for cooking things.
I'm gutted to be leaving the competition.
Well done. Keep doing what you're doing.
But I'm also so proud of my achievements.
Good work today.
Thank you. Give it up for Scott, everybody! I've done everything I can in this competition. I've pushed myself as far as I can. And I'm super happy.
Welcome to round 3. Joking.
Linda, so you poor thing. You look...
Now, it's important that you keep focusing on what is yet to come in this competition. Because what's next is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that you're going to have to pack your bags for. Because tomorrow, we are cooking in the Northern Territory. So go home, pack a bag, and we'll see you in the Territory!
Next time on MasterChef Australia.
How magnificent is Uluru look?
We take them on a journey to the spiritual heart of Australia.
Welcome to the Northern Territory. Tonight, we're cooking in front of Uluru.
For a team service challenge that will have them battling beside the field of light.
I'm super pumped to be here today.
Which team will finesse their fine dining flavours?
The pressure is at an all-time high, but we are going to get this done.
And avoid the pressure test.
All right, come on, yellow team. I want you pushing now.
It's just really scary.